Hey, welcome to the Scary Cuban, the podcast where we explore supernatural encounters, unexplained mysteries, and eerie tales from the Cuban community. I'm DJ Alex Gutierrez. If you're Cuban, chances are you've heard a story or two. Maybe it happened to a friend, a relative, a neighbor, or maybe it happened to you. From strange shadows in Abuela's house to mysterious visitors, prophetic dreams, haunted places, and things that simply cannot be explained, our culture is filled with stories that have been passed down for generations. There seem to be a lot of these stories out there, so I thought I'd share a few that you sent in to me. So turn down the lights, grab a cafecito if you're brave enough, and join me as we venture into the unknown. And remember, these are your stories. If you have any supernatural encounter, a ghost story, a family legend, or an unexplained event that you'd like to share, send it to me at djalexgutierrez@yahoo.com. Yes, that still exists. Just put Cuban Scary Story in the subject line. Now let's begin. This is the Scary Cuban.
Hi, I'm really enjoying your stories, and my kids love it. I thought I would share my story with you. Thanks.
Buenas noches, mi amigos. Turn off the lights. Grab yourself a cafecito, cortadito, I don't know, that might keep you up. But believe me, you want to listen to this one. And whatever you do, don't listen to this one while you're house hunting. Because tonight, we're talking about something every Cuban family warns you about. Not La Llorona, not El Cuco, not Freddy Krueger, not Ouija boards, although, trust me, we're getting to one of those. No. Tonight, we're talking about a house. You know exactly the kind of house I'm talking about. The one every neighbor knows. The one people lower their voices when they walk by. The one where your abuela quietly says, "Mijo, ahí no entres," and then refuses to tell you why. I've lived in Miami my entire life. I've seen hurricanes. I've seen flying palmetto bugs. Tremenda cucaracha. And honestly, if one of those things lands on your shoulder, you scream really loud. I don't care how many tribal tattoos you have on me, socio. But nothing has ever frightened me like this house. This story was sent in by one of our listeners. She says every word happened exactly as she's about to tell it. You decide what was living there. It was many years ago. She had just gotten married. Like thousands of young couples in Miami, they dreamed of buying their first home. When they found it, it seemed perfect. Quiet neighborhood, royal palms, nice neighbors. It was even close to La Isla Canarias. A little older, but full of character. The elderly couple selling it smiled politely. But she noticed something strange. They smiled with their mouths, not their eyes. Their eyes looked exhausted, like people who hadn't slept peacefully in years. The moment she crossed the front doorway, every instinct screamed, "Leave. Have you ever had that feeling? Nothing happened. Nobody said anything. But every hair on your neck stood up. Like your soul had already seen something your eyes hadn't. The strangest part wasn't what she saw. It was what she felt. The house didn't feel old. It felt sick. Like walking into a hospital at 3 a.m. The walls were pale, the air felt heavy, the rooms were cold. Even though outside, it was 93 degrees with enough humidity to steam a pot of yuca. They renovated everything. Fresh paint, new furniture, new floors. The house looked beautiful, but somehow it still felt dead. Months later, someone finally told them. The previous owner's mother had spent her final days in one of the bedrooms. She died there. That's when midnight began. Every night, exactly midnight, not 11:58, not 12:07, exactly at midnight, the house woke up. Silence. Then, bang, 3 loud knocks. Then something heavy inside the closet. Then another bedroom. The sounds moved. Hallway, kitchen, living room. Like someone was trapped inside the walls, trying to claw their way out. Now let me tell you something. In a Cuban house, if you hear 3 knocks at midnight, you're not grabbing a flashlight. You're grabbing your car keys. Or the 9mm by your bed here in Miami. You're grabbing your passport, your cafetera, and you're sleeping at your cousin's house that night. The children changed first. Her little boy stopped sleeping. Every night he cried. He begged not to go back into his bedroom. His parents painted the room bright colors, bought new toys, new curtains. Nothing worked. Then, the daughter started waking up. She said someone stood beside her bed, not walking, not speaking, just standing there, watching, every night. Imagine opening your eyes and feeling someone staring at you before you even see them. That's the kind of fear that never leaves you. Now, every Cuban grandmother listening is already yelling, "No hagan eso," because yes, they did exactly what every Cuban family tells you never, ever to do. They brought out a Ouija board. Everyone placed 2 fingers on the planchette. Nothing happened. 1 minute. 2. 5. Then, it moved. Nobody pushed. Nobody breathed. It stopped on 1 letter, E. Then D. Another D. Then I. Eddie. Silence. She asked, "Eddie? Are you a good spirit?" The pointer slid. No. Someone whispered, "Ask him if he's evil." The answer came immediately. Yes. No hesitation. No pause. Just yes. At that exact moment, everyone in the room felt the same thing. The air became heavy, like the house itself had taken a breath. Her mother jumped up. "Bota esa cosa ahora mismo." Throw that thing away. Right now. And that's exactly what they did. But sometimes, it's not the board that opens the door. Sometimes it's the people. That very night, the daughter woke up screaming. Not crying, screaming. She pointed toward the corner. There was a man. He was standing there. He never blinked. He never moved. He just stared at me. The family searched every room, every closet, every window, every lock. Nothing. No one, except that terrible feeling that someone else was still in the house, watching them search. Years later, they discovered something else. Long before the elderly couple had moved in, another man had died inside the house after taking his own life. Suddenly, the knocks, the shadows, the fear, the overwhelming sadness seemed connected in a way no one had understood before. Whether that explained everything or nothing, they could never say. Life inside the home slowly changed. Arguments started over nothing. Laughter disappeared. Every room felt heavier. Sunlight never seemed bright enough. Eventually, the marriage ended. She moved away. Her son left. Her former husband stayed. Years later, his mother moved into the house. She eventually passed away there. Then her former husband became seriously ill. A once healthy man slowly declined until he too passed away. The house remained empty, silent, waiting. Sometimes, the scariest part of a haunted house isn't the ghost. It's the tiny voice, your instincts, your grandmother, whatever you want to call it, whispering, "Don't go in." She heard that voice the very first day she stood in the doorway. Before the papers were signed, she ignored it. Miami is a city filled with sunshine, cafecito, pastelitos de guayaba, and beautiful palm trees. But hidden between those quiet streets are homes with stories no realtor will ever mention. Some houses hold memories, some houses hold grief, and some hold something that simply refuses to leave. Before you go to sleep tonight, walk through your house. Turn off every light. Listen very carefully. And if you hear 3 knocks at exactly midnight, don't answer the door, because the thing knocking may already be inside.